women.
We need to talk about our partnership.
You're a boss. I'm just trying to bring it out.
If you don't set the tone, she's just gonna keep on walking all over you.
I was trying to be someone different. The BSU, the protests, all people see are my mistakes.
Never ever let anyone try to change you.
Can't believe you're going back so soon.
Well, baby, you know I can't sit still for too long.
When is it my time to feel valued? I wish to create a legacy where we are represented.
I think it's time you take the gloves off, babe.
Right, Carlton?
Colton!
What's going on? What's going on? We are back and we are live and we got another review for y'all. We back with Bel-Air, season 2, episodes 2 through 4 review. Shout out to everybody that's coming through. What's going on? What's going on, the deal? You still muted.
I'm like, why is he not responding?
I can do a mime.
Oh my God. Anyway. What up?
Yes, man. Appreciate you coming through. We are back. We got Bel-Air. Majority of these episodes, as far as 2 through 4, though, are pretty much surrounding around the same subject as far as Will, basketball, Ashley's teacher, Mrs. Hughes, and the protest, and of course Carlton. And we can't forget about Doc.
Boy, how they made us love Carlton so quickly. Like,
made us hate a lot of other people. I'm looking at all you niggas. Including Will. Especially you.
I don't hate Will. He just
I don't hate him, but I'm looking at him like, nah, you just had that conversation and he always just straying off the track and starting to think about himself.
It's a character flaw. It is a character flaw.
With that being said, I feels like though once again him and his relationship with Ashley though, that's what I still enjoy.
Yeah.
But my boy Will, here balling. And he wants to be the star, but especially with this first game, he's trying to be a team player. But he got important people out here watching him, in particular Doc, somebody who he's definitely wanting to keep an eye out because he's trying to go to this next level. But Uncle Phil, he ain't feeling Doc. And he's keeping an eye on everything. But not only Doc, he's keeping an eye on his boy Jeffrey. Because him and Jeffrey wasn't seeing eye to eye yet. And man, Jeffrey and damn Phil, what the hell do y'all got going on, man?
Yo, I don't know what's been happening. It's some past shit that we don't know about. And
definitely, it's got to be.
The stuff with his son, like, it's some shit that we don't know about at all.
Because that was a good little moment. He was ready to like, yo.
What I can say I appreciate about this episode in particular, I think, is the fact that they made a purpose for these black men to say "I love you" to each other.
Yes, because there's something
like,
special.
Thank you, thank you. Like, I don't think people realize how weird it is for a black man to say "I love you" to another black man, and like how weird society has made it. It's not a weird act, but society has made it a weird act. And I'm like, why is that weird? Don't you love your homies?
And it's not even on some street shit. It's just like on some like masculinity. Yeah, like it's like I can't be saying I love you, man. Like we good.
Yes, you can. And I was loving it because he said it to Will and Will said it back. And him and Carter said it. I was like, I love this. Thank you. Black men saying I love you to each other and meaning it and saying it back. It's not fucking weird. Did any of them did it feel weird or look weird to see that happen? No, not at all. This is what I like about this. Like, despite the fact this is a reboot or whatever.
Yeah. It's pretty much a remake at this point. Yeah, it's a remake. But
the fact that they are representing black people in this way and bringing up this type of thing, like and also the mental health aspect, bringing up that, like education, bringing up that. I love how they bringing up stuff that needs to be talked about, and that is, you know, things that society, the pitfalls of society.
That was a good point, because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think about that point as far as the whole them saying I love you to each other, especially Phil and Jeffrey.
Mm-hmm.
But that's definitely an important thing you brought up, because yes, there's something in society as far as us not being able to say that. And I'm gonna say us because that's something that they definitely push on us, as far as like you can't be doing that. You're supposed to be extra tough. As far as men.
We talked about that on Uncut Ish Talk, where I said you can't order dessert, you can't order crab legs, all that is being gay for a dude. And I'm like, how is it's food? A man can't eat a hot dog. And then the whole banana thing. Y'all in this weird banana. It's a banana.
I'm cool with the I love you thing, but yeah, okay, the banana.
Look, you're gonna tell your homie you love him, but you're not eating a banana.
You eating a banana
at least we are progressing. At least we are progressing to telling our homies
can't
that
even
we
get
love
no ice cream right. Goddamn, you better put that ice cream in a cup. You get you a spoon.
Eat it with.
You know, I eat that on no cold.
So you don't eat lollipops either. Oh my god. Yeah. So you lick on the lollipop. You're not licking a lollipop. You put the whole thing in your mouth.
I ain't no sucker.
Pause.
I ain't no sucker. Nah, yes, man. I love lollipops, man. Especially the ones with the bubble gum. Yes. Y'all better get the hell out of here. I'm eating my candy. But that is a very important topic as far as showing that type of emotion towards each other as far as black men. Definitely. Not only that, though, the whole thing with Mrs. Hughes. And as far as I think pushing education as far as having these certain things as far as black stories, not even black stories, but being in a certain academic or a certain school where you don't maybe have a lot of black teachers or certain black academics that's being taught.
Bruh, they gave us one black book to read, I believe, my whole year in high school, and it was Things Fall Apart. And I was just like, this is it? Like, man, I mean, no shade to the book, but like, what did we learn about black people and black history and the black experience in America? We ain't learn no shit. We ain't learn that shit.
And I think this is an important topic as far as what they're doing with this, is because you hear it so much as far as them trying to take these certain educational topics out of schools now, as far as the thing with black education and learning about certain black topics or whatever. They trying to push a lot of these things out of school.
Yeah. I'm like, well, what's the point of school? Y'all, at that point, it's indoctrination and not education. If you not learning about the things that were also bad, so we don't repeat the things that were bad, then are we really learning? No, because go back through history, we repeating the same shit.
And I'm gonna keep saying it, man. I love what they doing with Ashley's character, man. She has got to be one of the most humble and probably one of the more smartest characters. Not saying none of these characters ain't smart. I'm saying as far as being the youngest out of the crew. They definitely pushing that agenda on her and what she's wanting to learn, especially the whole thing as far as learning her black culture. But how we feel as far as the whole firing with Mrs. Hughes? Because this does happen in episode 2, right?
It's all a blur.
If I'm not mistaken, it happened in episode 2, because I remember this and the whole thing with Will playing basketball, and they started to go into the whole thing with them trying to start the rally to get Mrs. Hughes rehired.
Yeah. I knew they was gonna find a justified reason to fire her, but this is my thing about when you want something changed in school, because being in the position that I was in school, like I had to be a part of the politics of school too. So I knew a lot of shit that a lot of people didn't know. So when you want something changed, like depending on who's the principal and how much they actually care about changing shit won't get changed. They don't care. They'll find a way that they won't have to do it, or no matter how. But I mean, like, for the most part in our school, they like if you wanted something done, all you had to do was like find a responsible adult, and
But see,
most
this
of the time
is
shit
Bel-Air
got done.
Academy.
But like actually changing shit, like changing the curriculum. Nah, now that's a whole different thing. And yeah, we probably would. That's a public school. You're not changing the curriculum at a public school. You giving what the state is giving. But I used to work at a charter school, so I know a lot about like the stuff you can get done, like the stuff you can get away with at a charter school, boy. Because it's like, I mean, depending on who runs it, I'm not saying like bad things, but I mean like things you can implement easily because you don't have to go through the state and get it approved and all this shit. So this is a private school, so it's basically the same thing. They can do whatever they want to. They can do what they want, but they're choosing to stick to this very white educational system and not be inclusive to their few black students, even though they probably make up with like 2-3%.
And it was something another student just didn't understand as far as the white student who seen Ashley. And I think it was another thing with favoritism. She was like, you like Ashley a little bit more than you like, okay.
That's what it was. No, I feel like when she needed some tutoring or something, or she needed to come down out of her bubble, because she was like, I don't understand the material. And it was like, girl.
What they were saying as far as Mrs. Hughes and what she was pushing, that she wasn't supposed to be teaching about that or whatever. Or she wasn't supposed to be talking about that.
Maybe. But I don't think what she was talking about was out of their age group. I could see if it was like if she was teaching them something that was like too advanced for them, but she was just trying to make them think. And honestly, kids don't like to be made to think and have to figure shit out for themselves, and they get frustrated and then you get in trouble. I'm speaking from experience.
Shout out to the performance, too, of Tatiana Ali. And once again, shout out to what Bel-Air is doing as far as, once again, with this reboot. They going outside the lines as far as, once again, giving us a 30-minute comedy. We getting a lot of, not only good drama, but we getting a lot of good moments as far as what they doing with the whole thing as far as pushing black agenda. Not it being negative, but getting touching on a lot of topics that's going on in today's world.
Oh, yeah. I like
Bel-Air, man, my boy Will.
Coach got him out there losing.
Take his game to the next level.
Coach got them out there losing. Pass the ball. What was his name? I was about to call him Wesley. I don't know if that was his name.
I'm the only Ty Crane. Shout out Coach Carter. Well, yeah, my boy Will said, man, I'm a star. I got to do what I got to do. But it's really him and Doc. My boy Doc is really trying to get Will out here, and I think he's trying to get him on his old AAU team.
Uh-huh.
He tell him, man, you get up out of Bel-Air and leave that. Don't even mess with that no more. You come over here and play with me.
He say they don't argue with winners. I mean,
that's the thing. Thank you, Nadia. Because I'm sitting here looking, I'm like, is he saying necessarily wrong things to Will? Because nigga, watching the NBA today, just going off of just that, it's like, because he ain't trying to goddamn just tell him to go sign with the NBA team. He not telling him to do that, but
look, he not saying the wrong things to Will. He's not a bad influence, but
don't get it wrong. This nigga has got an agenda. He's definitely got some up his sleeve. I'm not talking. I'm not saying he got some up his sleeve. Doc is not the good guy. I'm sorry.
I feel like game recognized game, and like we said that Uncle Phil on some mob shit. Uncle Phil on some mob shit. We don't know what Uncle Phil might know. Uncle Phil just like, nah, them antennas are up. He like, hell the fuck no. This no.
Oh, I love that contract scene. Oh my god! Like, you think I'm stupid? I love Will too.
He's a lawyer. He's a lawyer. Did he not check? I mean, he saw that they was rich, but did he see what he do to be rich? Like, no.
Once again, Doc has an agenda. My man, that look on his face and that expression told me everything I need to know. Shout out to Uncle Phil. I need you to read back over there, brother. I made some rearrangements in that for you. You own them, you got them, but you don't own them. Oh, I love that line. Once again, Uncle Phil stepping up playing that father figure role, and he's basically playing Will's father. But I do hope Lou come back into the picture. I do. I want to see that Marlon appearance again, and I want to see it on a more positive note. Honestly.
I would need Lou to take accountability for the fucked up shit that happened to him in his life and stop trying to blame everybody else. So he need to go mature before he come back in the picture. Even though I did love Marlon's emotional, even though people couldn't I can take Marlon serious. Like I can.
Absolutely. I don't care what y'all say.
Some people can't.
I was scared of Marlon when he shot Tupac in the butt rim. Rest in peace to Tupac. I'm just saying that nigga came up like Marlon was goofy that whole movie. Then when he showed up, that look was like, he ain't playing no more.
Hey.
But speaking of the butt of the rim, my boy Will said he ain't taking no more chances. He gonna be the man. He tells my boy Carlton, watch Philly come back in style. Ain't no more LA, this Philly. It's big Philly.
He said, what Motown Philly back again? Doing East Coast play.
And my boy go out there, and he go off. And he out there playing, and I mean, they win the game. He does what he needs to do.
The coach sat down. Look, the coach was ready to go off, and they won the game. He sat down. You don't argue with winners.
And I'm gonna say this: dude missed a shot in that game they could have won. He missed a shot, so I'm like,
he did.
I get it though. It's supposed to be a team sport, especially when they that age, man. You're supposed to learn how to work with everybody. If you're gonna be a true leader, you got to make everybody around you better too. If not, if you're trying to push them to be better than you. I'm just saying honestly.
It's true. What you saying is right, but at the same time, his goal was to get them into the championship, and in doing that, we gotta win. And if we ain't
Doc
winning,
watching, he's trying to make sure he get that too.
Look, but he was selfishly trying to get them in the championship so that people could be watching him. So I mean, it's kind of hard not to, acknowledge that because I mean, damn, don't you want to win? I don't know. I'm that type of person. I want to win, so let's win.
But going into episode 3, my boy Will is feeling himself, and I think even the coach. It seemed like the coach was like, I mean, shit, we are winning because some of his teammates were kind of like, man, I mean, damn, why you ain't passing the ball? And he does have a conversation with one of his teammates, like, you my guy, I need you to be there with me. And he like, as long as you're gonna make sure we winning as a team, and we're like, trust me, like he telling everybody, including Carlton, trust me. Nah.
Will was a little, he was a little.
Yeah, he was throwing that around too much, like, trust me.
Trust me.
But how we feeling as far as the whole? What is this class called again?
That's not a class. It's a.
I mean, my bad.
It's BSU, so I bless it's Black Students United.
Okay. And the whole walk out there protesting for Mrs. Hughes, as far as trying to save our black teachers at Bel-Air, and not only that, the black education they trying to push.
The board was on some bullshit. They was on some good shit, but some bullshit. I would have need to see them do something before I actually agreed not to do. You know what I mean? Because just saying we'll take a look at the curriculum. You saying that, but are you actually gonna do it? You know, are you saying that to pacify these kids? Because that's what I hate about schools is kids have no say so to anything. And it's like, why? If you want them to be adults that think for themselves, then why are you not teaching them to think for themselves?
This is also touching on the whole thing with trying to save your career or things like stay in line. Walk the walk. Don't step out of line. Be that good Negro. Be the good guy. Be the good boy. Do what you're supposed to do. Sir, yes, sir, master, yes. Now, I ain't even gonna say it like that. If you want to, I mean, because you.
No, I get what you're saying.
When you in that position and you done got to a certain point in your career and you like, am I supposed to throw all this away? All I done worked hard for to step out on this agenda that we trying to push for us as black people. Like,
yo, Will was out of line for pushing Carlton and do all that. And he knew he was.
Shout out Tony. What's going on, Tony? Turn the club up. Turn the school up. Hey, man, we gotta talk about it because Carlton, man. The thing about it is Carlton's coming off anxiety medicine.
They lowering his dosage.
Yeah. And they trying to do this for Carlton because they want to trust him because he wants to do this. And Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv have actually sit down with the doctor and they had a conversation with him. And they just want to go along with this as far as trying to trust Carlton because this is what he wants to do. I don't know, man. I was scared for my boy Carlton. And the fact that the conversation between Uncle Phil and Will as far as like, I need you to keep an eye on Carlton. We done took his dosage down. Let us know. I don't care if it's the smallest thing. And once again, this is putting a shout out to Uncle Phil because I feel like he's stepping up a lot this season. Not only being an uncle, but being a father and making sure he's keeping an eye on a lot of things. With all that being said, he's still on his mob ties too. Because he's like, Jeffrey, what the fuck you doing? Be my guy, but hold on. Well, yeah, man. Once again, this is kind of putting a little eye on Will because it's like, my guy, are you worried about the agenda? Are you really worried about it, or are you worried about you looking good?
Yeah, because we'd be the kings of the school. Do Carlton even care about that? Carlton just want to talk to the girl. Carlton just want to help his little sister out. You pushing. I was like, Will, you pushing him too hard, and it's pissing me off.
It is because this is the fact that Carlton is trying to get. I ain't gonna say fit in, but it is kind of looking like
he's trying to get his black card back.
Because you know, before Will got there, he was in there Bobby Schmurdian with the white dudes, you know,
like just letting them say nigga while he
nigga.
Right, that's exactly how I feel.
But yeah, man, my boy Carlton, he got a lot of pressure on him. Everybody is on his ass. If it ain't Will, it's everybody as far as the whole. I keep wanting to say, yeah, BSU, but I'm about to say BVS. But yeah, BSU. my bad.
Okay.
Batman v Superman. But
oh God. BSU.
In particular, I feel like this extra light skin, this nigga. See, we always gotta have these light skinned dudes.
The evil light skinned niggas
trying to put like.
Did they just do what Tyler Perry chose?
They
the
did.
Evil light skinned nigga.
They done reversed it though. We could take it up for our dark skinned brothers, and now we got the light skin that's coming in. And see, Michael Ealy done tried to spread that around because you know he was on the first season.
We ain't seen him yet,
but that's all right. Because darkness, baby. Shout out to Carl. I'm just messing, but he tried to be a little too light, and my boy Carlton stepped up. I don't care what y'all say. I was rooting for Carlton. I said, knock his ass out. But anyway, it's just everything that's going on with Carlton as far as everybody trying to get on him to put the speech on, do the sign. It's like y'all want him to do everything, and what if everybody else going to do? What is exactly y'all job, including Will?
He is a little
exactly
selfish.
Tony.
But you got to also remember he grew up as the only child for how long?
And he's still kind of trying to do his own little independent thing. Still was moving back in with Uncle Phil now. I just feel like he still got a chip on his shoulder still, as far as Will. He got something he's trying to prove still. In the midst of
I feel like he don't want to live off of anyone else's merit, you know, because he feel like after all Uncle Phil did for him, he feel like he just keep getting handout after handout, and he don't want to get handouts. He want to be his own person. Because I guess he want to prove to his daddy that he's somebody. He want to be better than his daddy.
Yes. And that ain't got nothing to do with money. It's his own, him and his name and what he comes from. The Easter egg. I was like, wait a minute. Are we throwing some little hints in here just in the same universe? I mean, I know they saying Will, Uncle Phil, everybody got the same name, but I'm just saying, is they saying that this is in a it's in the present time? I mean, I was just wondering because I mean, I'm like, wait a minute. This is like Bel-Air from the old days. This is like Will from the old days. And that is Will. That's Will Smith as far as the original Fresh Prince. But I like that little Easter egg. I don't know if they was doing that. It don't matter. I like what they did with that though. because they was basically showing previous trophies that they had won as far as Bel-Air. But everybody getting together. Do we like my girl right here? Because Yasmin. I feel like, yeah.
I like Yasmin. I feel like, I would feel some type of way too if that's what she thought. But nigga was light-skinned niggas were spreading rumors and shit. But,
and at the same time, she don't know everything that's going on with Carlton.
Well, yeah, because she don't know him like that. Did she just now getting to know him? Hey. Yeah, she don't know him like that, so she just going off of what everyone else is saying. They just met.
Yep, because Carlton has a reputation there at Bel-Air before he's trying to do what he's doing now, and that's another reason why he feel like there's so much pressure on him trying to move this agenda along. Not only that, Carlton has to teach on his ass too, because it's like, nigga, if you do this, you ain't gonna be able to continue along with your accolades that we got lined up. You're
gonna disappoint these white teachers.
That's what I'm saying though, as far as throwing your career away. Everything that he's been working for is like, do you really want to do this? You got a choice to make. And it's everybody asking him this.
Mm-hmm.
If he don't do it, everybody, Will in particular, I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna walk off. I'm gonna be all stubborn, and I couldn't stand that shit. Will getting on my nerves with them. Man, get your little bratty ass back in there and shut up. That's that light skinness. Will like too. We can't really forget Will like. I know we like him. That's our main character, but still, you get that lightness going on. I'm just messing with y'all. I ain't got nothing against light skinned people, man. I got my sons are light skinned. But shout out Tyler Perry too. Speaking of darkness, I'm just messing with y'all, man. We entertainment, we be joking. My boy Jeffrey, what the fuck is he doing?
What is he looking for? Yes. What is he looking for? And Uncle Phil noticed. Uncle Phil ain't slow.
But he should know that. Jeffrey should know that Uncle Phil is gonna know this. Y'all been together this long. Y'all both read off each other. Y'all know each other. Uncle Phil is paranoid too. Like, what the fuck is going on? I just moved you back in my house and I still don't try to trust you. I remember what you told my nephew, because he still kind of got that little trust issue going on too as far as Uncle Phil, but something going on with Jeffrey, man. And I don't like it. I like smooth Jeffrey, but it's just, what is you doing? Is this something going on with his son that he's trying to do? Because remember the conversation they had, and he was like, you can't do that, Jeffrey. You can't get in contact with your son. I'm like, what do that mean?
Yes, I know. Because he was like, it seemed like he had to give his son up for something. And I'm like, what?
The mob ties. Him and damn Phil, Jeffrey. I can't wait till we actually find out what's going on with Jeffrey and Uncle Phil, and as far as, not saying that they had something going on to them getting to their careers, because I want to make sure successful black men did it the right way. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying the way they be moving. Phil is short sometimes. You be thinking he gonna knock a nigga out because he be like, like
he do.
Yeah, I mean, and don't get it twisted. When we had our original version, as far as the bald head Uncle Phil, rest in peace to the original Uncle Phil. He gave that aggression off too sometimes.
Oh yeah.
But we can't forget about Hillary. She got some things going on too.
And
shout out to her and Jazz, because nigga, if you would have touched my car like that, and I'm telling you, that's the end of the relationship. We'll talk too much later. But Jazz, you gotta understand the work you done put into that car.
I get it. But I guess like at the same time, he like, hell, if something honestly would have happened to it, she got the money to pay for it. So I mean, but it was the principle of the matter. So I mean, like, I'm just saying.
He didn't even want her to drive the car. He was like, all right, I'm gonna let you drive it. And the fact that you immediately let somebody pretty much bully you into letting her drive the car. Pretty much. You ain't got your own mind. You can't think for yourself.
He getting tired of
I'm like Jazz right now.
I keep wanting to call her Coco, but it's not her name on the show. Hillary.
Who is Spencer, Tony? I'm a little lost, Tony. I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna act like I know.
I don't know.
Let me know who Spencer is. Y'all fill me in.
But yeah, Hillary, Yeah, Hillary need to stand up to Ivy. Honestly, I feel like Hillary just need to leave the house, leave the influencer house, and
Why is every
let
light
it
skinned nigga
burn.
evil in this show? Like, now the females come. And shout out to old girl, I forgot her name, man. She doing a
Karuchi.
good job as far as her acting too. Because I mean, if you don't want to like her, she's doing what she's supposed to do. Oh, oh man, that little hey.
Hey, they
Shout out to
good.
Tony, man. I ain't watch All American in a minute, bro. That's probably one of the reasons too. I ain't remember his name. Hey, they need to do that. I don't know if they can do it legally, but hey, as far as the rights to everything and the properties out here, as far as the TV rights. But
I
yeah,
don't know. But yeah, Ivy need. I'm ready for Hillary to go ahead and stand up to Ivy because Ivy is annoying. Or just leave Ivy. Let the damn influencer house burn because Hillary the one that's keeping it afloat. Her and the other girls. I mean, but
yeah.
Hillary playing boss. But I guess because she don't. I
Ivy
don't
just
know.
seemed basically jealous because not only the fact that Hillary got something going on as far as this relationship with Jazz, but the fact that her product is actually a little bit more popular than what Ivy got going on. And I feel like Ivy is trying to challenge her in that, especially when they have that conversation as far as them trying to collab and Hillary telling her, like, my shit is worldwide. Don't nobody know what you got going on as far as what you do.
I mean, but Ivy's trying to build her brand, so I get her
That's
on
true.
that. But it's like, ma'am, this is money,
That's the
and I'm
thing, though.
like,
It's to me that crabs in the bucket mentality. It's like, we ain't trying to work together. I'm trying to be bigger than you. I'm trying to be better
yes,
than you.
yes, yes,
But we supposed to
yes.
be doing it together,
Yeah, Ivy
building each other.
probably. Yeah, Ivy seems like she's rich too because she did buy the influencer house, or not unless she faking being rich. I don't know. I don't know her
That
backstory
might be something. Hey,
because
I
it
ain't even
do
think
seem
about
like
that.
she is jealous of Hillary because it seemed like Hillary got family and stuff to fall back on. Does Ivy? Maybe that's why Ivy pushes so hard.
Family, a boyfriend, everything.
Mm-hmm.
What do Ivy exactly have like that?
Siblings,
Yeah.
parents, money.
But Ivy and Hillary are definitely at odds. So it's going to be interesting to see how they try to move forward. Maybe they'll come together, or maybe Ivy going to try to do something even more conniving to try to get over on Hillary or try to
Man,
get an upper hand on Hillary.
Hillary is tall.
Hey, and shout out to what they
I
doing
mean,
with Hillary too.
ain't
She
ain't nothing wrong with Hillary being tall. I just like looking at her compared to the other characters. She's so tall.
shout out to Coco Jones, man. Don't win into no
Yes.
empire shit. We good, but
Oh,
she's very a talented artist, but we don't need nobody saying her. We good.
stream Coco music. I see you. What
But once again, my boy Carlton. Everybody's ready to walk out, and he's still kind of hesitant, but he's looking around.
No, they told him they could walk out, but they talking about some you can walk out, but you can't walk out with any signs and
Nope.
don't be
Basically, don't say
chanting
nothing.
and yeah. Hillary she is
Mm-hmm.
because she is tall. She is beautiful.
Yep, that
That is a
Tony.
beautiful woman.
But yeah, because they will be suspended. Because that was one of the things with Ashley. Because she wanted to go along too with the protest, but she got a call from the middle school, and they saying they're going to be suspended if they go. So she don't go
my
along with it.
thing my thing with them being suspended, like honestly, if they could get like everybody to do it, are they really gonna
It's
suspend
all
everybody?
you can say
Are
that
they
shit
really?
about jobs, all of that. If you get everybody, what is the hell the company gonna do? What are you gonna do?
You seen that stuff online where they those Hispanic workers, the whole Hispanic workers didn't come and
Man,
the job didn't
listen,
couldn't do shit. They couldn't do shit. There was
are we gonna
nobody.
be? Are we gonna do something like that together? That's the thing.
Unity.
UNITY. But
Anyway,
uh, Yeah, man, my boy Carlton out here stressing.
I was stressing with him.
Because once again, it's that whole thing, what I was talking about earlier, as far as you want to throw everything you don't work for away. What we just said, as far as the job things, the comparison, do you want to throw everything you don't work for away to get to that raise you've been waiting for? You want to throw it all away?
Yeah, they talking about, so go ahead and do your speech, Carlton. I like, first of all, he didn't want to do the speech. Y'all volunteered him to do the speech, and now y'all want him to do the speech and get suspended? Y'all just volunteering him to get suspended.
And
y'all
everybody.
Go get suspended, Carlton, because they didn't have no sign.
Your girl out here, she's like, Carlton, they trying to take my sign. But the light-skinned evil nigga, Carlton, you want me to go help? I go do it. Don't even worry about it. Will, hey, Carlton, they out here depending on you. You don't want to go, I'll shut the hell up and let my man breathe. Damn.
Exactly. Why is this all on Carlton? I was getting mad. Y'all need to delegate.
But once again, my boy Will, I got you, Carlton. Don't worry about it. I got you. He run his ass up the top of the building and throw the Black Teachers Matter sign. Helping Carlton out, or so he say. Is this Will pushing an agenda, or is this Will doing for Will?
Will doing what Will want to do.
So this is about Will, not the agenda.
It's both. It was a selfish move. It was a selfish move, but for a good cause. Two things can be right at the same time.
That's facts, Tony. Shout out to Lisa. I forgot to talk about Lisa, man. She was around. She was definitely there for
I hate Carlton. That for him, that's the only person he can go to. But I mean, I love that he has someone to go to, but I hate that that's the only person he has to go to, because it's like he feels like a burden to her, and that's what he doesn't want to feel like to anyone else. He don't want pity, he don't want sorrow, and he doesn't want to be a burden.
But then you got Will pushing his ass on the old girl, like, you can holler at her, go ahead. And not saying Carlton don't want to talk to her, but it's like, you can let me do it at my own pace, please.
He don't understand what it's like to have anxiety. If you never had anxiety, you don't know what it's like. And boy, the first time I ever had a panic attack, scary shit. And I
I never want to experience it, and I don't want to have to see somebody experience it. Yeah. But going into episode 4, if I'm not mistaken, this is episode 4. But guys are suspended.
Wait. We skipped the part where Carlton then was at the club. Hey, Carlton was getting play at the club. I was loving it.
Because that's when they go to Inglewood.
Yeah.
Your boy trying to meet up with Jackie as far as Will.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to Sneaky Jackie. Some more light skin that's going on. See, I'm just. Is this a coincidence, or am I tripping?
It's a pattern. It's not a coincidence. It's a pattern.
The only good light skin that we got going on is Lisa. She coming through saving the day.
Lisa
and Ashley. Shout out to Ashley and Lisa. But everybody else, dudes or women, light skin that's going on, you are evil. As far as Bel-Air goes.
Evil light
skin. Manipulator. And boy, don't have no hazel eyes or green eyes or whatever eyes. You gonna
so evil.
Medusa. Gonna suck your ass in. You be man or female. Because he got Uncle Phil too, but he made sure the contract was good, but he still sucked his ass in. Damn. Hey, Tyler, they out here trying to get you, bro. Jackie cool, but hey, I'm sorry. Lisa, Tony. It's still Lisa. Jackie cool. And by the way, everybody in the show beautiful. Shout out to Aunt Viv and everybody, Hillary, everybody.
I don't mention the children and outfits. Yes.
Yeah, the swag too. Shout out to everybody in the swag. And once again, I want to give them the credit to what they're doing with Will as far as paying homage to the older character and why he used to dress as far as Will Smith in the original Fresh Prince. Mm-hmm. And they've been able to do it without making it heavy-handed or making it look stupid because that was a different time. Oh, yeah, Tony. And once again, I know these are children as far as they supposed to be playing high school or whatever. I'm not looking at them like that.
People are not actually. I think the only person that's actually a child is Ashley. I think everyone else.
More than likely, yes. But even
Everyone
so,
else
I just want to make that clear. I'm just saying. Woke 2023. But anyway,
no, you gotta say it because people will
you got
take
to.
shit out of context. You right.
I love this scene too because my boy Carlton let Will know you were supposed to be looking out for me. You were supposed to be looking out for me, making sure I was good with everything you
And
know I
you're
got
not.
going on. And it took a moment for Will to actually think. Yeah, man. Oh, I still don't know what's going on with Phil and Jeffrey. Because now Phil is at an all-time paranoid now. He like, man, damn this, I got to talk to my wife. Something ain't right with these niggas. Because that's always you got to go to. You got to go to your woman. Because that's the only point going to listen to you and she going to give you the truth.
Yes, absolutely.
You got to go talk to the woman. Because I don't trust these niggas. What's with this new nigga? Because Jeffrey brand new. He ain't the same nigga that left. And he is.
You smacked him. You smacked him. Then you smack him or punch him. Nigga, whatever you like, that's disrespect in the face. You hit this man in the face.
Don't ask. I said don't ask. I said don't ask. No questions.
Bruh, ain't shit never gonna be the same. Hit me in the face, shit will never be
and
the
that's
same.
what I'm afraid of, though.
I might forgive you.
I don't give a damn how big Phil is. Jeffrey got that look like, I got you. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. I don't forget shit. I'm waiting. And he too smooth with that look.
I hope he's not trying to do nothing slick and bring him down. Cause we do find out some shit in this in episode 4.
Shout out to Jeffrey Swag too, because I don't know if y'all catch that green shirt my man had on and it had the little mouth thing Jeffrey. At the bottom. I'm like, oh shit, Jeff. I'm still scared of your ass. I don't care. But yeah.
Jeffrey be sharp.
We gotta talk about my girl Hillary and Jazz too a little bit again because parents. Because of course Hillary done let her parents know as far as Phil and Viv that she going with Jazz. And she feels like they do have a little bit of reserves for Jazz, in particular Phil, more so than Viv, as far as with Jazz. And I think that's just any normal father type of thing. You want the absolute best for your baby girl, especially your oldest. So I think that's their situation. But I still don't think they mind as far as the situation with Jazz. I didn't know what to expect, though, with Jazz's folks, because the way he started to talk about them. And I was like...
Yeah, I was like, something? Are they ratchet?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like,
oh, ratchet.
He got some goddamn affiliated parents. Are they gang affiliated? I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm just saying LA thing. This ain't no race.
We expected the worst.
But nah, it was more of a religious thing. Shout out to Will. Maybe they was doing a little Easter egg in there with that. I'm glad nobody come out and say that. Maybe parents just don't understand. I would have hated it. I would have said, "Man, I ain't watching this no more."
That's like that's like the whole "Bye Felicia" thing, and
they would have just go ahead and look at the camera and do the wink. Y'all see that? Well, my girl Hillary tried to come in extra heavy-handed, and she didn't have to because Jazz's parents seemed very simple. Like they was like, "No, baby girl, you good." You don't got to do all that.
I'm like, was she not catching the hit? She just kept going. I'm like, Hillary, shut up. Like, dang, they seemed like they liked her at first sight.
Absolutely.
All she had to do was be herself. Granted, I'm glad that she didn't dress like herself because, I mean,
I appreciate what she did because it's showing you the extra level of love that she has for Jazz.
Yes, I appreciate that she did it. I'm just like, I'm just glad she didn't come in her little 2-piece outfits because, like, bruh, that's always my thing with meeting people parents because I'm just like, I don't know what's appropriate.
Always been off. I don't know why. Especially young days. I get it the young days though why they was off because it's like nigga, a father you come in here trying to introduce yourself to my daughter. And I'll probably know your intentions. And yeah, that time. But your daughter's intentions, you got to make with her too. Like, hey, Maybe I was the one that seduced. But anyway.
I mean, probably
man.
though.
Hey, I'm hiding in people's closet. But my boy Jazz and Hillary, I really enjoyed this scene because, you know, Jazz kind of had some reserves for Hillary because the fact that they actually went exclusive, and then it still kind of seemed like Hillary was kind of being kind of standoffish a little bit with the whole social media exclusive thing, which I kind of looked at Jazz kind of funny with that because I was like, come on, man, you want it to be that exclusive because it ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of privacy. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of privacy, but at the same time, it's like, why do you want people to think you single? It comes from both angles, in my point of view, as far as what she was saying to him and what he was saying to her, as far as the social media aspect.
It's a brand thing, though. Okay, so like,
I understand the privacy thing too.
I give you an example. J. Cole married with 2 kids. We didn't find out that J. Cole was married until he was in an interview and he was like, yeah, dang, I didn't know you knew that. And it was like, wow, I didn't know he was married either. But like it wasn't like he was out here doing crazy shit in the first place. But it's just like that perception of, you know, oh, he's available type of shit. Like, it's a thing. There's a thing with rappers.
Come out to my family. I don't want y'all crazy ass. We about to talk about Swarm too. I think Swarm come out tomorrow. But yes, nah, I'm good.
You already got me watching some crazy shit.
Oh man. Hey, Tammy.
I ain't even got that far into it yet. I mean, I'm into it, but I don't know everything yet. But I'm just like,
if anybody don't know, we're talking about Girl in the Closet, a Lifetime movie.
I'm like, I don't even know if I really want to know the nitty gritty of all of this because it's just like this cannot be good at all, and I don't.
It ain't a long movie either, but it's effective.
You know.
Once again, shout out Tammy Roman. I keep forgetting that she came from reality shows and she out here acting.
Oh,
she kind of reminded me of.
She started on Real World. She
did. I was thinking Basketball Wives, but I forgot she did. She did.
She started on Real World, and then she married a basketball player. You know, she was on Basketball Wives.
See, Tony, I ain't watched a lot of these movies in a while. As far as like whether it's a slave movie or whether it's these type of movies, as far as rape, kidnapping, all that type of shit.
Abuse.
You know, I ain't watched them type of movies in a long time, but I seen the actresses. I seen Remy Ma and Tammy, and I was like, let me check it out. So we got a review for that coming Sunday too, as far as Girl in the Closet. I'm gonna set that up tonight. Uncut tomorrow too. Make sure y'all come through for that. I already got that set up. But as far as Bel-Air, man, my boy Carlton is still being pushed to the edge. We got the light skin that's still trying to mess with him because they're out there trying to vibe as far as him and Will at the bowling alley or whatever, and they still going over the whole thing as far as the rally or whatever. Because people are looking at Carlton kind of funny. He didn't talk. He didn't do his speech, whatever. Everybody seeing what Will did as far as him throwing the sign down, and he kind of did take majority of the punishment because Will is off the basketball team too, which I forgot to mention. Outside of him being suspended, he not playing for the team no more either. But this is kind of a good play for Doc now. Birdman.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Before we get to Carlton and his whole thing with the bowling alley, how we feel as far as Doc and Phil? Because, boy, Phil like hell no. But
because Phil know it's something. Feel like it's a catch. What's the catch?
Rightful.
Like, what's the catch?
I don't trust this nigga.
Intuition.
Look at him.
Look at him.
Look at this
nigga like screams villain. He screams villain.
He's a villain, man. And I want to trust him. That's the thing about it. That's how bad I know this nigga got something up. He up to something because I want to trust him. We was talking about it earlier as far as maybe Doc trying to bring Will in. He actually trying to help him, but no, I don't feel like he's trying to help him. Going off that contract that he was trying to get a lot of his rights and basically own Will as far as if he did get somewhere in the NBA with some agency.
See, the thing is it's easier to do that with poor kids, but Will's not coming from a poor situation.
inner city kids, inner city neighborhood, whatever, you know,
it's so easy to do it.
The way he was able to reconstruct that contract though, because I mean, he's looking at it from Will's point of view. Will bringing in that light skin is too, as far as the puppy eyes. You know, oh, come on, Phil, Uncle, please.
I just want to play basketball.
And once again, my boy trying to get his own thing as far as not making it off of his rich uncle and aunt. He want to make sure he make it off his own narrative in his own name. So understandable, but the way my boy looked at that contract as far as Doc, when Phil brought it back in there, like, yeah, everything good. And I don't think Will understood absolutely everything that was going on with the contract, but he understood enough to let him know, like, my Uncle Phil is trying to make sure you don't own me as far as my livelihood. Because you're talking about brand deals or branding. And as far as Will, if he do get to that point.
And Will know he got that charisma to be able to be an influencer and a baller.
And that talent. Because just to think, if Will does get to that point, he can be somebody outside of basketball. What if he want to do movies? Think about LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Space Jams, and all of that. That type of point if he get to that point. And I know we kind of going all the way above and beyond outside of Bel-Air, but I'm just saying,
that makes me think about like an actual person, like
yes.
Like, cause no, it's like the girl that was on the rap game, Fly J. She plays for LSU, so like she a big star there, and then she's also signed to Rock Nation.
That's a good point. Pushing the whole thing outside of basketball and having other career moves. Because he can't rely on basketball the whole time as far as something he wants to do out once he gets to that level or gets to that point in his life anyway. Outside of going to school. But yeah, I enjoyed this, man, and it made me enjoy Uncle Phil even more because it lets you know just how important Will is to him and how much he actually looking out for him. But not only Will, these as far as episodes 2 through 4, it lets you know how much Uncle Phil actually cares about Carlton too. When he went to Will and let him know, like, please look out for him. Make sure you keep an eye on him. And not only that, when he's talking to the doctor as far as the medicine, the meds he's supposed to be taking or whatever, and them trying to have that conversation with Carlton and Aunt Ville. So, man, shout out to Uncle Phil, man, and what he trying to do. He's stepping up this season. But he ain't lost that edge, too. I'm watching your ass, Jeffrey. I'm watching you.
I like how Carlton was whooping Will and bowling. He came with his own shoes, his own ball. I was like, he's serious. Yeah.
Because, you know, Will always supposed to be the good at everything, not this one.
Mean, we forget. Carlton is an athlete, too, though.
He is.
Lacrosse ain't nothing. I don't think people realize how athletic you got to be to play lacrosse. It's like
but niggas ain't watching lacrosse on ESPN. That's the thing.
Hey.
Watching basketball and football. And I think that's why that ain't the type of sport that people pushing towards.
Is there a pro? I don't think there's like a.
I don't. That's like the thing. No.
I think it's just like collegiate level, but like it's.
Now if it was soccer, shit.
Well, I mean, you can make money collegiate level now, can't you? So I mean, but yes,
That's Braxton P. Hart in the big
Hey, that's him. You know what?
That is him. Oh, I should have got a picture of him, but I just got the back of his big ass neck. My bad.
Bruh.
I should have got him getting his ass whooped, because, yeah, man. He done had a grudge against Carlton for a while now, and I think he's jealous because old girl that he, like, as far as
Lisa. He been wanting Lisa. He mad Carlton got her first, and then the cousin had her. Like, what the fuck?
Will, even the look Will be giving him, like, this nigga kind of corny, man. This ain't
yeah,
it.
Like
this ain't
yeah.
This ain't it. But maybe this is pushing Lisa and Carlton to actually get back together, because you know everything Will got going on as far as with Jackie.
Nah, I feel like Will still feeling Lisa. He just
because of the look. I agree with you. Because he keep giving that other little look like, I'm still feeling you. I don't like you talking to these other dudes, especially these other light-skinned.
Light-skinned.
I'm light-skinned myself. You want brightness over here. That's medium rare. But, Carlton, man, once again, you can't be out here messing with these dark-skinned brothers. I don't care damn how big you is. Carlton I have a lot of things going on with him, a lot of things building up in him, and then he got the anxiety things going on. And he pretty much whipped my boy ass because he's trying to just push him. He pushing and pushing him. Everybody been pushing him at this moment, and he lets it out. But not only do he whoop his ass, he lets everybody know what he been dealing with as far as his anxiety. Y'all didn't even know, did you? Now everybody feel like an asshole, don't you?
I swear, it's like that gets on my nerves that that you have to have something for people to be like, oh, I shouldn't have treated you like that. You shouldn't have treated him like that, period.
But
it's not you shouldn't have treated him like that because he got anxiety.
Especially black people.
Oh, yeah.
People on Facebook, everything down the line, like, man, always that devil, man, coming against us that look like you. You're going to dog the person that look like you the most.
Oh, yeah. That's why, like, the whole thing, like, when people be talking about black women and stuff like that, and I'm like, I don't understand why black women tear down other black women. That shit pisses me off. And it just, where's the sisterhood? Where's the sisterhood?
Tony. That's why I was talking about him and Lisa. But it might be more of a friendship level as far as her trying to help him out the most because she was kind of the one that was there for him the most.
He is gonna keep his distance from Lisa because he ends up deleting her number out of his phone. But I mean,
no, I think Yasmin, yeah.
That's what I mean, Yasmin. He is, but I don't want him to. But I feel like he's going to because
I don't either.
He doesn't want Yasmin to pity him. He doesn't want Yasmin to be. He doesn't want to be a burden to Yasmin, and that's why he didn't want to tell her what was going on because he feels like.
And that's why I don't think he wouldn't tell nobody.
Yes, because once people do, then they feel like, "Oh, are you okay? Do I need to do this?" Blah blah
and
blah.
See how everybody was looking at him when he told them.
Because I know how people be like, "You talk to your son that way?" Yeah, because he's a person and he's a normal person to me. Like just because he has autism doesn't make him any different. I still talk to him the same way I talk to my daughter. Like y'all, you get the same treatment. Now, Does he get accommodations? Yes. Because he needs accommodations, but does he get spoken to differently? No, boy, it's you loud. Sit down, be quiet.
And I think that would make him feel like he's feeling the same way too, as far as feeling like his sister or whatever.
Yeah, he wants accommodations, but he don't want to be treated different. He wants everybody to treat him the same. Because like, I get it, because that's why it's a lot of people walking around with issues that don't want to get diagnosed because they don't want to be pitied. They don't want people to feel sorry for them.
True.
Like, bro, if you don't go get that damn diagnosis and get some fucking help and stop walking around like this, you're not helping yourself by going undiagnosed, period. So,
another thing I loved about Lisa, what she said, as far as after Carlton did what he did and said what he said, what she said as far as the whole thing with black people, well, not black people, but what they was doing as far as how they was treating each other after he said what he said.
Yes, because she like, we supposed to be BSU, which is Black Students United. Where's the unit? And this is a bigger thing that needs to be talked about. The black community as a whole and how there's no fucking unity amongst none of us. And that starts at the bare minimum of just black American people. Just black Americans. Just black Americans. Like, let's start there. Because, damn it, us trying to fix our relationship with Africans and Caribbeans and black people of any other continent or country. Like, let's start with the ones that we here with. Black Americans, the way we treat each other. It's shit. Like, why? Why the fuck do we treat each other that way? Why the fuck we can't get along?
About, as far as, like, who you see going at each other the most, as far as what you see these posts about or whatever, it's always just us going at us.
The way people been going in on Sierra on that with that dress, it ain't been millions of other naked people on the fucking carpet. We know what Rihanna nipples look like. Did we forget that? Did we forget what they said?
If her husband don't care, why do you care?
Why do you care? He stood there beside her. Whether y'all trying to read into his facial expression, which I hate because that's just a moment in time that everybody always want to take that little snapshot and be like, you see, look at him. He looks sad. He looks depressed.
I was actually
blah, blah, blah.
If you were
I'm about to say he probably ready to take her around the corner somewhere. He keep trying to keep her pregnant.
I don't want to be
like,
here.
damn.
I want to go home.
That's what he looked like. He looked like he was ready to go home. Because he like, you seen her naked and shit. Like, you really want me?
The kids down there.
Go back to the limo.
You go, no, they got all that space. Like, we got the Oscars at home. We can make our own awards. But I'm definitely trying to see what my boy Doc is up to because his niece do come in there as far as Jackie. Because she's definitely got her own little thing too. As far as, I mean, that's basically, I think, her whole thing with Will as far as their relationship.
I feel like she actually like him. I feel like she started out as like, she pointed him out. Like she started talking to him first, didn't she?
Yeah,
she was like, hey.
She did say she don't necessarily nudge him into talking to her uncle. I mean, she didn't even know that was her uncle.
No, because Will has always been trying to talk to her uncle. And she didn't do anything extra, but I feel like her uncle made it seem like that she was like she was working for him, and she was like, I didn't do anything, but because he
eventually found out when Will wanted that night.
Yes.
As far as their relationship or how they related or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't feel like she's doing nothing too extra to make him exactly talk to her uncle or whatever. She ain't say, you need to go play for him or whatever. She did, as far as have the whole introduction as far as who he was or whatever when he came to play the game or whatever in the first episode.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be interested to see how their relationship is moving forward. I hope we don't get into no triangle situation with Lisa, him, and Jackie.
They gonna do something. Lisa gonna see him with Jackie. Oh, I thought you wanted to. He doing him. You doing you. You was with light skin. Come on now.
We ain't gonna get no Will Joe going on. Nah, I'm just messing with you. Will too cool for that. He ain't gonna get into that territory. He way too cool for that. But I definitely enjoyed these couple episodes. Once again, I'm curious more than anything about Jeffrey. That's what I really want to know what's going on. What's up with Jeffrey? Doc, I want to know what's up with him and his agenda, but Jeffrey, nigga, what's up with you? You family. I really need to know what's up with you. And y'all can let me know in the comments what y'all think Jeffrey is up to. What is his agenda? What is going on with Jeffrey? Is it something to do with his son?
Yeah, I think it got to do with his son. But let's talk about Uncle Phil and his firm trying to merge with the bigger firm behind his back.
But he did break it down. I was like, I mean,
he had a point. He had a point, but at the same time, it's like they couldn't include him. That's why they were surprised he came back so quickly, because they was hoping they could do it behind his back while he was gone.
I see what you're saying, but he left.
They act like he left. They act like he left. First of all, why didn't they let him know? One, and then two, he left to push. I'm assuming yes. Like, I don't know how much of a shareholder he is, but like my thing.
Hey, Jeffrey definitely need to be in that next movie too, as far as Black Panther. He do need to get Phil in there too. Shit. Light skin this. Y'all still. But anyway.
I don't know how much of a shareholder he was when he left, but the fact that they just didn't inform him, and then the fact they act like he just abandoned him. He went to pursue being a politician, and I mean,
think Jeffrey have anything to do with that?
No, Jeffrey the one that found out that they was taking secret meetings. I think Jeffrey just want to find out some shit about his son or something. I don't know.
Yeah, man. I'm glad you brought that up because I did forget about that as far as the firm thing. But it actually made sense when they had that conversation because he's like, bro, you was gone. And the shit would be not even here If I wouldn't have did what I had to do, and not only that, you had your agenda. I mean, you was trying to do what you was trying to do for your career. Now I'm trying to do what I got to do for mine too. And that's what the dude was basically saying to him. You did.
Yeah. They could have let him know though, but like I said, I don't know how much of a shareholder of the company that he is or was. So it's
the way they
need
talking,
to know
I think
basis.
he's a majority. The way they talking, even with the way he came back, it was like, yeah, we're gonna let you know something, man. My bad. Just wait.
Then that's dirty. You can't be doing people like if I'm a majority shareholder.
At the same time, it's business.
Okay.
I'm trying to look at it from these rich people point of view. This is business, not personal.
But you taking meetings behind my back and not informing me of what's going on in the company that I'm a shareholder of is shady.
It is, but you went here. Now
shady.
You here. And now what I'm hoping you readjust what we already had going on because you wanted to come back.
Inform, communication. Even though you're going to continue to move on with your plan, can I be a part of the plan now? I'm back.
When he came back, you should have informed him. That's true. You should have informed him.
That's shady, because to me, you not informing me is shady as fuck. So.
See the stage of black ass here.
He was trying to pursue a higher position.
And
like, so you trying to tell somebody that shit spread their wings and fly? I mean.
And now that's what I'm trying to do. Can I do that too, brother? You did it. Can I?
But inform me step by step.
That's true. That's true.
You
that
know,
was a good point, though.
Damn, he could have sent the email. He didn't even have to do it verbally. He could have just sent an email.
Nah, he had to tell him face to face, bro. This is a couple. We're making money. Nah, you can't text me no shit like this.
I feel like an email is better than not saying nothing at all. Damn. That's like breaking up with somebody and just stop talking to them. Why the fuck would you do that? Communication.
Can I lose millions if I break up with you? I'm just saying. I'm texting. I mean, that's why I said that comes
Damn.
the face. Like, if you talking about millions, then we need to talk. But if you talking about
so you just gonna lead a partnership? You just gonna lead me hanging? It's supposed to be us against the world. You gonna leave me hanging?
Yes. Put my stuff.
But it ain't about the money. So fuck my feelings. Okay.
Business, it ain't personal.
Damn, I don't want to be with you no more. Text would have been better than never talking to you again. Yeah. Simple communication. I mean, damn, even Lisa said it. Girls like it when you communicate with them. Oh.
That's true.
Oh.
I see my boy Carlton. He's trying to talk. Man, y'all let me know how y'all feel about these recent episodes, including episode 4 that came on today. We will be back next Thursday. We're going to try to do these as far as when they air because they ain't long episodes and ain't too much as far as to dive into, so we can stay up to date with them. And we ain't got to do multiple episodes.
This ain't like P-Valley where you got to take notes.
Hell no. I ain't mind though, P-Valley. It was a lot to dive into.
It was a lot.
Be episode by episode.
Well, yeah, because
just one episode, you got to dive into a lot, boy. Hey, man.
You following 12 people?
I'm so glad y'all came and watched it because it took a lot of work to put them episodes together.
There
was some of our funnest episodes, yeah. I love them episodes. I enjoyed them. It was fun.
I love talking about their characters. We be talking about them like they real people. I can't wait till they come back. Right.
I hope that's like that with Swerve, man.
Are they gonna come back this year?
I don't think so. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's 2024. But for me, I don't mind because we get good writing.
By the way, everybody moving online, it do look like they taking their time.
I just seen Little Murder. He like he playing Chris Paul.
Yes.
I think they got a show. Man, I seen the image. I'm like, no, you was. By the way, I'm more than likely gonna talk about that show, whatever it is. I got to. But we are going to try, if not Monday, Tuesday, as far as Swearing, because they are releasing all those episodes at one time, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. So that's going to be something like you. We're going to be able to do that like you.
Okay.
So that'll either be Monday or Tuesday because we don't have Last of Us no more. So yeah. Girl in the Closet Sunday, and make sure I already got set up for Uncut tomorrow. So y'all come through tomorrow. We got a good episode for y'all. A lot of topics. We got a new Anaconda movie we talking about. I don't know if Ice Cube coming back.
Oh my God, no.
So they talking about new Anaconda. I don't know what's going on out here. I guess.
Did you see the ones the sequels?
Yes. I seen what they did to Morris Chestnut. They were trying to rub his feet. But yeah, Paralyzer with a spider. No, I don't like the sequels, but Ice Cube lived. That's all that matters. Are we getting Danny back? That's all that matters. Is Danny coming back? J-Lo, she probably a little too high right now. We not, as far as what I mean by high, as far as the price. I don't know if y'all want to pray for J-Lo to be in the Anaconda. Even Ice Cube. I gotta say the same thing. Ice Cube. I don't know if you can afford Ice Cube. So we're gonna see. More than likely, they not coming back. But I don't mind seeing the Anaconda movie. We got a bear on cocaine out here, so why not? But anyway,
I've actually held the Anaconda. Yeah,
you have?
I went to like this reptile museum / petting zoo, and I got to hold one. You like, why the fuck would you do that?
No.
You're like, why the fuck would you do that? Because they offered to. They was like, you want to hold the baby Anaconda? Sure. You like, you would die in a scary movie. Like, you just.
How about this?
You just put it in.
I don't like snakes. That's why I keep my grass cut low.
Hey.
I can't cut grass where I'm at, by the way. Snakes ain't got to be animals. They can be humans. Cold-blooded niggas. But anyway, just make sure y'all come by tomorrow, man. We got some good things to talk about. Remy Ma, oh shit, that was last week. We doing Mary J. Blige versus Aaliyah. We doing an R&B mix this time. Top 5, of course. The deal took Aaliyah. I got my top 5 Mary J. already. I lined them up today.
First of all,
I had to go through the archives.
First of all, I don't know why you act like you had to dig for a Mary song.
I did. I'm sorry. I had to dig a little bit. I had to go make sure I had to.
Sure.
I was on Aaliyah. I was thinking. I don't know why I think you were going to go with Mary J.
Why you asked me?
It didn't matter. It didn't matter to me. Because as soon as I went through that archive, I got my juice back. I was ready. Oh, Mary J. Oh my God.
That's what I'm like, nigga. Why you feeling like you had to dig?
I'm not using Method Man either. I already used that for other verses we did, so that would not be used as far as all I need. Don't even worry about it. I'm good. I don't need it.
Shit, because I would have pulled out, back in one piece.
I know. I already know. Are you going to play any songs with R. Kelly?
I can do this battle without any of the R. Kelly songs. Because Timberland and Missy then gave me enough, sir.
Let me see you go back. It is the end. Y'all come in here and tear down that you try to throw me with that R. Kelly joint. Nah.
I'm not age.
Yes, I'm still listening to Age Ain't Nothing But Another. I'm listening to it. I'm saying that's on Spotify playlist.
I mean, Pretty Ricky had a song talk about age not being
What's my other song? Oh, never mind. But anyway, y'all come through Friday. We got a verses for y'all top 5. Couple topics outside of Anaconda, American Horror Story. We're gonna talk about season 12 and what would we like to see in season 12. We're gonna try to talk about that. Because I'm still looking forward to it, even though
I still ain't watched not now.
You gotta check
Look, I didn't watch the stories, but I ain't watched the stories.
Some good elements. Oh, they had some good things they could have did with that last season, but if P Valley wanted to do a horror show, basically. Anyway.
Wow.
Shout out to everybody that came through tonight. Tony, Bel-Air. Shout out to my co-host and for coming through and joining me. I appreciate it. Once again, Saturday, I don't think I got nothing on the table. I'll probably try to stream Last of Us. I'm going to let y'all know. But make sure y'all come through Sunday, man. We're going to talk about The Girl in the Closet, Lifetime movie. once again, I know we done had our agenda of Lifetime movies, but I done took the chance and I did it, and now I got a review for y'all. So come through Sunday. I might even take a chance with something else that I said I wouldn't do.
That Tubi
What
movie?
we said we would do? No, I already said we doing Tubi. It was something outside of Lifetime movies I said I wouldn't watch. It might have been biopics that had lights. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Make sure y'all come through and be traumatized Sunday. I already traumatized her dear because she didn't watch the movie, and I don't think she finished it yet, so she ain't.
I ain't even finished it yet.
Oh yeah, it's good.
I'm trying to figure out what are they doing with the kids, cause like, what the fuck? I don't know if I want to know yet.
It ain't. I mean, in the aspect of what they doing, yeah, money wise, that's all I say. It ain't no.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna let her watch it because we're gonna talk about it, and it's gonna be a little serious thing we're gonna get into Sunday, man. We're gonna laugh, we're gonna still do what we do, but yeah, because it's what they doing with that movie, and I'm gonna talk about the budget. I'm gonna talk about the acting. I have to. This is what I have to.
That's what the review is. You got to. We reviewing it all, everything. So
because the story kept me engaged, but I mean, some points I was like, woo. Okay. Keep going. Anyway.
that's what the director said. Just keep going. Keep going.
Please. Y'all stick with us. I'm like, damn it, y'all had me, but damn, now I'm about to be like. Anyway, I wanted to finish. I wanted to be.
I'm gonna finish it. I'm dedicated to knowing what happened. So like, we gonna see.
If you haven't seen it, the name of the movie is called Girl in the Closet. It's starring Remy Ma and Tammy Roman. And I want to give credit to both of those young ladies. One is a rapper, and the other one was a reality star. And they doing their thing in this movie. That's what I will say. I feel like, honestly, Remy Ma kind of pulled out what she did as far as being a real mother. Because she's a mother. And I think she took a lot of aspects of her being an actual mother.
I like the movie with Lil Mama and Tammy Roman. That one is really good. Y'all gotta stop sleeping on Lil Mama. She can act.
As an actress, yes. That's what I'm about to say.
That shit had me engaged. I was like, damn.
Definitely shout out Little Mama.
Damn, this based on the real story.
It is. As far as Girl in the Closet. And the real story, I might say, is actually worse than this story.
I didn't need to know that this one was the real story. I was talking about the one with Lil Mama. The one with Lil Mama is a real story too. Well, but damn, I didn't know this was. That's why this is gonna make it even worse.
But shout out to everybody coming through for the Bel-Air review. My bad, we got a little off topic, but yeah, make sure y'all come through tomorrow. Uncut is talking new episode 91. All gold, everything, because it's St. Patrick's Day, so we gotta kind of come in. I got Leprechaun verses for y'all too, of course. Come on now. And make sure y'all go through and check out the retro reviews of Leprechaun that we did. We got like 3 of them on there, man. I almost forgot about them, but I did put them on the community tab. Leprechaun, the first one, Back to the Hood, and the first Leprechaun in the Hood. Shout out to my boy Big Cool Clyde. He was on a couple of those.
And it's sad because I used to think that one was better than the other, but going back and watching it, I found out I was wrong.
They still good.
I was so wrong. No, but I used to think that the second one was better than the first one. But when we went back and watched it, I was like, the first one is kind of better.
It's the chase scene. He riding a lot on that first one, and I got a chase scene too for Leprechaun. But man, Warwick Davis, it had me thinking about Ray. That's what it had me thinking about because I forgot he in there. Outside of that, that's pretty much it. Once again, shout out to everybody coming through. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell. Let you know when I upload new videos. Other than that, we out.
Hey.